Hi everyone, it's Meade Skelton with another vlog chat for you. Well, I just want to update everyone that I'm doing fine. My classes are going okay, and I'm doing mostly online classes, but I'm also doing some on-campus classes as well. So I'm doing, well, I had to learn the Canvas, which was a little bit difficult at first, the Canvas thing, but now I've got the hang of it. So I'm doing a poli-sci class, which is very interesting. It's sort of like a history class combination with learning about the Constitution and how the government works. And we sure do need the Constitution. Thank heavens we have one. Of course, some people are trying to dismantle it, unfortunately. But we're coming to a very interesting place in politics now that we've never been before. I just want to touch base on a few things. Well, actually, I've never done a video about my personality, but I'm actually an INFP type personality. INFP, that means introverted intuitive feeling perceptor. So I might come across differently in some of my videos, but at my core personality, that's who I am. And I wanted to talk about what's it like to be a conservative INFP. And I believe that INFPs come to conservative values not through our heads, but through our gut and our feelings. And that's exactly how I came to it. I feel in my gut that conservatism is right, and I don't go through a list of facts or a list of things, I just sort of feel it. So it's very interesting that way, and I think that most people have this idea of INFPs as kind of being these wishy-washy liberals, bleeding heart liberals, which can be true in a lot of cases, but there are conservative INFPs who reject liberalism. We come to conservative values. So I'm a traditionalist in many ways, but not a rigid person. I don't believe in rigid roles for men and women or anything like that. I just like the aesthetics of traditionalism and conservatism as opposed to this postmodern, anything goes kind of rabid extremism that's all this kind of degeneracy in the world today. So yes, I am a conservative INFP, and I do think we exist. I just think that there are fewer of us, because INFPs do tend to be feelers, and feelers do tend to be more liberal, but actually I come to conservatism, as I said, through my gut feeling, through my heart. That's how I come to it. So one of the ways I know I'm definitely an INFP is, first of all, I can't stick to schedules at all. I can't plan out things. I like to keep my I like to keep an open floor plan for my life. I don't like obligations or constrictions in many ways. And that's definitely an INFP thing. Also, another thing is I look for patterns. I'm always looking for patterns, and I see patterns, and I see things that I know that I don't like and that I like, and I go with my gut instinct most all the time, and that's how I make conservative beliefs and opinions on things, is because I go with what I feel is right. Now, I could say I have the heart of a conservative and the mind of a liberal. Oh no, because I go with feeling. I go with feeling. But that's not to say that I toss logic out the window. No, I believe facts are equally important. I believe facts are very important. But it's just that I'm not. I don't go to facts first. I go to feeling and gut instinct first. Facts support my feelings, not the other way around. So that's how I look at things. That's how I look at the world. That's my worldview. So I don't know if other INFPs are very conservative as I am, because I am very, very conservative. I'm to the right of the president right now, of course. Our president, Donald Trump, is a moderate. He's not a real far right person. I would lean towards paleoconservatism in the vein of Pat Buchanan, or even a libertarian like Rand Paul, although I don't know a lot about him, all of his stuff. But anyway, I'm just explaining. That's how I come to conservatism as an INFP. It's through my heart, through my gut feeling, not through blatant facts and logic, as most conservatives. So I meet other conservatives. Most conservatives are not INFPs. Most conservatives tend to be your ISTJs, maybe your ISTPs, your in, I don't know, anything other than INFP, because INFPs do tend to be your hippie type. I'm just using stereotypes, but they do tend to be your liberals. You know, they wouldn't be. You don't think INFP is conservative, but here I am. You know, another trait as an INFP is I talked about scheduling. I don't, even though I have the Asperger's thing, but I have a different. I do have a daily routine, but I switch around. I don't like to put everything in a box or everything definite. I like my options open. I like that open flow, you know. I like to go with the flow of life in general. I'm not gung ho, you know, trying to get into situations all the time. But also, it's just I'm highly expressive. I like to express myself, and also I'm very self-critical. You know, a lot of stuff I do, I can't listen to my own records. You know, I can't listen to my own records half the time because I'm always listening for, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. I don't like my singing, I don't like my playing or anything, and it gets really, you know, too much. And I'm a little disappointed with like, I try to make quality content for YouTube. I don't want to make boring things. But I get tired, and I have a lot of ideas up here, but they don't come out there. So I'm floating with ideas all the time. And if I had the money, more money and more, you know, if I got more monetary compensation, then I probably could do all that. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little video on personality theory, which I find very fascinating. Now, I do want to say that I don't believe these things are set in stone. I think some people take it a little too seriously. I think these personality inventories are just a rough guide. No one fits them entirely. Very few people are 100% INFP or 100% this, but that's where you gravitate. That's where your core personality is, and I don't believe you can be more than one personality. But you can overlap a little bit, but you really, whatever you're more of, that's who you are. So also I did the 4 temperaments personality test, and I'm a melancholy choleric, which is very similar to an INFP, because melancholies tend to be deep thinkers and they can get critical, but it doesn't mean they have their moments I have my moments of brevity. I love being lighthearted at times. I don't want to be deep all the time. I'm not deep all the time, but anyway, this is how I come to conservatism through an INFP. I come to it through the heart, through the gut. Instinct tells me that conservative beliefs are the right thing and truth. I don't believe truth is relative. I don't know how many INFPs are into that. I am not. I do believe there's absolute truth. I'm a devout Christian, so I do have things that conflict with the standard INFP. But I do believe conservative INFPs exist, and I'm one of them. So just doing a little bit of personality theory for y'all. So thank you all for watching, and go to my website at meadskeletonsplace.com for more information on yours truly. And I'll be back with more vlogs and live streams for you. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Bye.